Go.
Okay. Today, I'm going to cover the two dryland techniques for skating, V1 and V2. It's a real difference, and I think the dryland, you can get the timing down so that when we're on skis, you'll have it and be able to just concentrate on the skiing part. So with V1, the arm and leg come down at the same time, and you frame your foot, and then you push off to your gliding ski. Then that turns, and then you frame the foot again, push off. Everything comes down at the same time. Push off onto the gliding ski. Okay, so that's pushing on off of the right, gliding on the left. You do that when, if the hill is slanting slightly to the left, then you want to always be pushing off the uphill side. So slanting to the left, and then you glide on the left ski. Then push, push. Okay, if I'm going to go the other side of the road, if it's slanting to the right, then the uphill part would be your left foot. So frame, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide. And sometimes the hill changes in the middle which way it's slanting, so you have to change which side you're pushing off of. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can change it up, change up. So I'm going to start on the right. Okay, now to change, you just do what I call double pump.
We're demonstrating how you switch when the grade of the hill changes. Okay, so now you always push off the uphill side and glide downhill. So right now then she's just changed, and to change from the glide on the left or right, you just do a double tap and then change the leg that you're pushing off of and gliding off of. So it would be a relatively seamless motion as you go from one to the other. And if you're looking ahead, you'll be able to see the change in the pitch and get yourself set up to do it.
The timing is where pole plant is not out here like for the V1, but it's right at your heels or slightly behind. And now, instead of everything coming down at the same time, you do a push with the arms first, and then the weight transfers to the gliding skis. So it's push, transfer, and then it's V2 because you're going to push off of both sides. So I'm balanced, and now I'm going to push, transfer, push, transfer, and glide. Push, transfer, push, transfer, push, transfer, push, transfer, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide. Okay, so I'm going to speed it up a little, and the arms go behind your heels, slant, and they push, and then your leg goes out to glide. So push, glide, 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 push, glide. or whatever between the push and the with your arms, and then the movement of your leg. But if you do it at the same time, your arms are going to be behind you because you're moving forward, and you're not going to get the same power from your arms. So it's, and now I'm going to go a little faster, and I'm going to go further. So push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide, push, glide.
Just to interject, on snow it's a little more natural, and the push and glide comes a little easier on the dry land, but it's really good practice to try and do it on the dry land to set you up for the winter.
And now it's getting steeper, so she's gonna...
Time to switch to V1. Okay, and now we got a change in the slope, so we're pushing on the other side. And this is again something that will become more natural to you when you are on snow, because you will be able to look ahead and see the change in the pitch. But it's that little double tap that makes the change from one side to the other somewhat seamless. Okay, we're beginning now where we're going to demonstrate the V2 technique on a flat section, and as the pitch gets a little steeper, it'll switch over to the V1. And again, when you're on snow, this glide in the V2 seems a little more natural, but push and glide, 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 push and glide. And then somewhat soon, as the hill gets a little steeper, you'll see that she's pushing on one side. There we are. V1, she's pushing on the right-hand side, which means that the slope is down. Okay. V1, double tap, and we change the direction of the glide. Okay, that's good. So we're going to do a complete section here. It's a little flat, so we're doing V2. Push and glide, push and glide, push and glide. And I'll be shooting the whole thing from the side. And as it gets a little steeper, she'll switch to the V1. And you'll see that. There's a transition to the V1. And you can see that the road goes to the left. So she's gliding left, gliding left. And she tapped. Okay, now we're pushing the other way. Nope, sorry. All right, we got a truck coming, so we're going to have to get out of the way.